My name is Nicholas J. Malato. My rank is machinist mate, 3rd class. Well, you woke up at 6:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning. You maybe 5:30, and you had breakfast. You went to work at 8 o'clock or so. You worked until about maybe 11:30, and then from there you had, I guess you call it lunch, even though we called it dinner. You worked again till about 4 o'clock, and then from there we again went to dinner again. After that, we usually had a liberty call, but that was only when we were in port, and that was only if you didn't have duty that day, and if you had duty that day, you just stood and waited for your turn to go on watch. And when we were on watch, if you we had what was called a cold iron watch, and that was a real easy watch to stand. From there we went on to hot iron watch, and watch was a little bit more complicated to stand at. When I said we went on watch, we had to watch machinery that was either running or not running. If you were at cold iron watch, the machinery was not running. If you were on hot iron watch, the machinery was running, or at least part of it run. We had a checklist that we had to sign off every hour about. It was a list of readings that we had to take every hour, and they were sort of a check to make sure the engines were running right at that time. It was fairly simple. It was to me today. It doesn't seem like it was any big deal. At that time, I'm sure I considered it a big deal. When I was on duty, my specific job, well, later on anyway, my specific job was watching the main engines. We had to make sure the water levels were such that was providing main feed to the boilers, and I had to watch again. It was sort of at sea. My specific job was the throttles, and I considered the throttles to be a big deal. That was really the kind of a thing. I mean, for one thing, I was only a fireman at the time, but still at the time I had total control of the ship. I had to justify doing it, but if I wanted to, I could take over control of the ship. And it's not something that you take normally, allowing a fireman to do that kind of thing.